Hey friends, it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. It's Monday. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is day one of the challenge that me and a couple of hundred friends started today. Super excited about it. I know I've been feeling good today. I know my friends have been feeling good today. Guys, it's not too late to join the challenge. We just started today, but it's not too late for you. Just put challenge in the comments and I can send you information. Guys, we're making a new dish tonight and I'm super excited. We're making a chicken marsala. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to an Italian restaurant, chicken marsala is always something that is delicious. And I always loved it. But most chicken marsalas are stuck with like a mashed potato or served over a mashed potato. You don't really know what all's in their sauce. So this one is a low-carb option. I'm super excited about it. And what I would do if Ricky liked cauliflower rice is I would actually fix me some cauliflower rice to put over or put as the base of this recipe. But we're just going to do some asparagus on the side. What I've done so far, guys, is I took a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of avocado oil. And we salt and peppered our chicken. And we're just cooking the chicken up. So we're cooking, Ricky's behind me, we're cleaning up. We're cooking the chicken in a skillet. And then we're going to move the chicken over to the side. And we'll put it back to the dish later. Who loves chicken marsala? Oh, it's talking to me. Oh, I got grease everywhere. I need to turn this down some. Who loves chicken marsala? I'm just curious. And guys, what are you doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly? Wendy said she totally forgot about the challenge today. Well, I'm sure you've done very well. Hey Debbie, how are you? Hey Cindy. Hey Janine, how are you guys doing? Jenny, I'm sorry. Hey Jenny. Hey Alicia. So, if you guys love chicken and you love a creamy chicken sauce, chicken marsala is delicious. And this is the first time I'm cooking it, so I'm super excited about how it's going to turn out later. Ricky's almost done. He's almost done. I'm not going to kick him out of the kitchen. He's cleaning, but he is making some racket behind me. It's okay. He's a good man. He's a good man. Oh, now he's moving me out of the way so he can put dishes up.
I ain't doing it later.
He ain't doing it later, he said.
That's hard day work.
He said, if I want him to help me, get out of his way.
That's right. I'm going to get a big...
Push it all in, honey. I'm going to turn around and turn you up. Get this all in.
You want to do this?
Push it all in.
You want to do this? It don't.
Yes, it does.
You might want to find somebody that do this.
Push it in.
Why can I go back?
It will go back to this bag. It's not, I don't.
I think you need somebody to...
Lord mercy. Anyway, okay, I got to flip this chicken. Oh, so we're cooking this chicken in our skillet. About 4 to 6 minutes on each side. Just depends on the thickness of your chicken. And I mean, I'm popping grease everywhere. I personally am not a big frying fan because I cannot stand getting grease all over me. I normally have to not worry about my clothes because I don't fry stuff. But this is definitely popping on me. I love my air fryer for this reason. But we're going to use the skillet tonight for a couple of minutes just to fry up this chicken. Turn it down on low heat. Guys, very few ingredients for this recipe. I love chicken marsala when I go to an Italian restaurant, so I know it's going to be delicious. And I'm just moving this cooked chicken that I seasoned with salt and pepper over to a plate. We're going to add that chicken back to our dish later. I got 2 thick pieces left. I'm waiting on them to finish cooking, and then we're going to start with our recipe. So we're going to need some onions, mushrooms, garlic. You want your Marsala wine, your Marsala cooking wine. Chicken broth and heavy whipping cream. So I mean, there's very few ingredients. It's going to be fast, which is always a good thing for me at my house because I got things to do. I've got people to talk to. I don't want to be in the kitchen all that long. Whew. Let me cut this and see where it's at. Hope it's almost done. Oh yeah, it's almost there.
Oh, I bet I know your measuring spoon.
Where? Ricky lost my measuring spoon. Where?
I think your daughter took it.
You think Haley? Haley didn't take my measuring spoon. Haley didn't take it. I don't think she did. She did come and get some coconut flour out of my cabinet the other night. I don't think she took my measuring spoon. Ricky lost my measuring spoon, my favorite measuring spoon. He does the dishes and it's gone. I've looked everywhere. Like, I have looked everywhere. He even looked everywhere. We cannot find it. Maybe Haley did take it. Haley, are you watching? My little granddaughter got his first hair, or her first haircut today. So Dixie is the cutest thing in the world this afternoon. She got her hair cut from Angela here in our town, and she does a great job. So little Frankie's getting her hair cut tomorrow for the first time too. So all of our little fur babies. It's just popping everywhere. Y'all see grease going everywhere? Lord of mercy. It's gonna take a minute to wash off this stove top. Almost done. It's almost done. I should have waited till the chicken was done to start my live video. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's not too late to join the challenge. Me and a couple of hundred people started the challenge today that's going to last for 20 days. It's not too late for you to jump on. Just put challenge in the comments. That's not it. Put challenge in the comments and I'll send you information. The one he lost is my small one like this. My small one. This one's got a tablespoon. This one's got a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons, and 1 tablespoon. But I really like my little small one. So that's like a 4th teaspoon, a half teaspoon. We gotta find it. What is that, Frankie? All right, this has got to be done. I can't play with you right now, little girlfriend. Just trying to jump up on me. Whew. Oh, I hate frying food. I'm sure y'all have some kind of great advice for me to not get popped when I'm frying stuff with oil. Oh, hate it. This chicken's taking forever. That's the thickest piece I got. This one's done. One more thick piece, it's almost done. The chicken smells good already though. All we did was salt and pepper our chicken, and cooked it with a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of avocado oil. Almost done. Hurry up, chicken. I don't have much patience, chicken. This water's gonna go in the washer. And my floor. I think it's on my floor.
Yes, it is. I don't like it either.
He don't like it. He don't like this getting on the floor.
No.
Oh, my timer just went off. It's got to be done. Let's look one more time. Oh, perfect.
You have a spoon or something up there you're not using?
Spoon I'm not using? Alright, I'm going to have to turn this down because that is some hot oil. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this scrap, just a little bit of oil that's left. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. We're going to add a tablespoon of butter. That's some hot stuff. We're going to do a tablespoon of butter. And what we're going to do now is saute a small onion. So I sliced up or diced up a really small onion. Actually, I said a small onion. It looks huge, but it was a small onion. But we're going to put this in there, and I may decide not to do it all. We're going to put that onion right into this hot oil and butter. So it's the oil that was left over from the chicken. So I did a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of avocado oil to fry that salt and pepper flavored chicken. That's all I'm going to do. All right, and then we're just going to saute these onions for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add in some garlic. We're in the midst of making our Marsala sauce, guys. I love chicken Marsala. I'm so excited about this. I ran across a book that had chicken Marsala in it, and I'm like, how in the world can I make that keto? So I went to Pinterest, and I found some options, and I was like, I don't like all of those. So I just kind of took the ingredients I thought sounded good and made up my own recipe. So this is going to be the first time I've made it. I will tell you guys, because you know I'm always honest, I will tell you if it's no good. I will 100% tell you, but I just can't imagine it not being good. So we're just sauteing our onions up. We want to get them pretty soft. They don't have to be mushy because we have some things to do. But we're sauteing this beautiful onion. I took a small onion and diced it completely, so it's a full small onion. And the next thing we're going to do is add in our garlic. Now I'm going to use quite a bit of minced garlic because I'm making quite a few pieces of chicken. So you can take this recipe and reduce it if you want to. If you want to do just a couple of pieces of chicken, I mean, you can do a 1/4 of an onion. You can do a lot less than what I'm doing. But this is going to be for me and Ricky today and leftovers for tomorrow. If Ricky doesn't love it, eat it all. Now I've got about 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. Now I love mushrooms. Ricky's not a huge fan. He would rather his be chopped up really fine. So I just took the bigger pieces and just cut them in slices. Now, you can do them however you want to. You can cut them up in small little chunks if you want to. But basically what I did was just wash them, drain them, and we're just cutting through here. So they won't be huge chunks for Ricky's benefit. Now, I love chicken Marsala the traditional way with a garlic mashed potato. So if you're making this and your husband doesn't despise cauliflower, then I would put this over a bed of cauliflower rice. Now, I'm not a big person who I really am really big about not wasting food. So because Ricky really was craving asparagus, I got asparagus for us instead. Because I know I wouldn't be able to eat all the rice by myself, I left the cauliflower out. But I would personally love this over a bed of a garlic cauliflower. All right, so these onions are looking fantastic. Woo, I mean, fantastic. They are smelling so good. We're gonna go ahead and start putting the garlic in. Now, I'm using quite a bit of garlic. You don't have to. You can put just a little bit of garlic, or you could use garlic powder if you want to. But I'm going to use quite a bit of minced garlic because this is what's making the Marsala sauce. This is going to be so yummy, all these flavors together. There is no seasoning that we're using besides salt and pepper. We're just using the onions and the garlic and the wine for the seasoning. It's a Marsala wine, so you'll actually find that over in the oil section of your grocery store. So like where the avocado oils, there's cooking wines over there. Now you don't have to have the Marsala wine. You can just Google, what's a replacement for Marsala wine. But I really wanted to get this as authentic to a Marsala sauce as I could get. So that's why I decided to buy it. I don't mind substitutions though. Lord mercy. Oh no. Get that, Ricky. I don't want her to eat garlic. No, a little bit. You can't have garlic. You're only supposed to eat garlic to ward off vampires, right? I don't think they're coming after you a little bit. All right, so I love my little garlic press here. So sadly, I found out today, and I should have known before today, that our local Bed Bath & Beyond store is closing. So sad. So I went there today just to see if they had any kitchen gadgets left on sale. They didn't have nothing. I mean, there was nothing. I was hoping to find another garlic press for my daughter, but they did not have nothing. He didn't get this garlic, did he? Nope. Let me get this garlic real quick when the dogs get it. All right, so again, I'm using quite a bit of garlic. You do not have to use that much. Let me wash my hands and get this garlic off the floor. You ain't getting no garlic, girl. You don't need no garlic, Frankie. Oh, it smells good. All right, I gotta do that fast because you don't want your garlic to burn. So we're gonna stir this in. Really, your garlic, oh man, that smells good. That garlic only needs to be in there for about 30 seconds. You don't want your garlic to burn, but man, this is smelling delicious. Can you guys see it? Give me some hearts if this sounds delicious, and go ahead and share this video so we can show other people how easy it is to eat low carb, but then also so you can find it. So we're gonna add the mushrooms now. We're gonna do about 2 cups of mushrooms. The big ones you can cut down if you want to. You can dice them, you can slice them, you can use them whole. Doesn't matter to me. However you prefer your mushrooms. But mushrooms are a big part of a Marsala. So I used a whole container. I think that's about 8 ounces. 8 ounces, 8 ounce container. So we're gonna cook these for about 4 to 6 minutes. Let me go ahead and time it. Set a timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. We want to cook them until they start to get soft. Now, you can cook them until they're completely soft if you want to, or you can do them mid-soft, because we're going to add the Marsala wine next. Dang, I ain't even taking video. Like a dumb bunny. What do with your phone? I forgot to do videos. I've been trying to make reels so I can use these later, guys. So let me just go back and see if I can make a quick video of this. I'll remember it all. Fast and easy. So we are going to make this Marsala sauce with the Marsala wine. So the next thing we're going to do is add in that wine, and we're going to cook it for about another 4 to 6 minutes. So the mushrooms, this smells so good. It smells good on there. So the mushrooms are going to continue to cook as we simmer the next few ingredients. So guys, for those of you who are just jumping on, what we did so far is we salt and peppered some chicken breasts. We cooked that chicken breast in a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of avocado oil. We moved the chicken right over here out of the way. And then now we're making our sauce. So we started with another tablespoon of butter, and we sauteed a half or a whole small onion, completely up to you guys. So we sauteed our onion, and then we added some garlic, some minced garlic. Now I used quite a bit of garlic. You can do a little, but I'm telling you, this smells so good. And then after that garlic started to really flavor, started to smell up the room, I added some mushrooms. I'm using sliced white mushrooms, and we're cooking these for about 4 minutes until they start to get soft. And then we're gonna add next the Marsala wine, and we're gonna do a half a cup of that. And Marsala wine, guys, I know I'm talking a lot. I can't really read those comments while I'm talking. I will check the comments in just a few minutes because this has to simmer. So So the Marsala wine you will find over in the not wine section of the store, but where the avocado oil and olive oil, all the oils are. You'll find the cooking wines over there with like the balsamic vinegars or the balsamic sauces. So it's all over there in the same section. There are substitutes for a Marsala wine because you know this thing, I don't know how long it lasts. This is the first time I've bought it. Is there an expiration date? I do not see an expiration date. I do not see an expiration date, so maybe it's good forever. I doubt that. But I'm sure it's supposed to be. Huh? I don't see one. Why? Oh, here it is. No, I see it. There is one. I should have really look hard. It says best if used by. It doesn't expire. Best if used by November the 5th, 2024. So that's a pretty good while. I'm only going to use about a half a cup. So if you don't want to use a Marsala wine, you could always use a substitute. And just Google substitute for Marsala wine. And it'll tell you, I think you can use a port wine or a white wine or dry wine. Yes, babe, what? Why? Because wine turns into vinegar. So it's best if used by November 2024. But hey, if you want to use it later, go ahead. All right, this is smelling so yummy. Can you guys see? I mean, it's smelling so yummy. It's going to be delicious. And I'm going to stir. I can't stop stirring. Show me the timer. 43 seconds.
43 seconds remaining.
43 seconds remaining. So we're going to add the Marsala wine next. Let's go ahead and just do it. Let's do the thing. We're going to do a half a cup. And we're going to cook it again for 4 to 6 minutes. We want to cook this wine down. We don't want all the wine in there. We actually are cooking some of the alcohol in it. And, I mean, it's very little. Alcohol volume by 14%. For 2 tablespoons? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Ooh, I'm excited to try this, guys. So we're going to cook this. I've got it boiling. Let me set my timer again. Set a timer for 4 minutes.
There's already a 4-minute timer, but I can set another.
Okay, do that. Show me the timer.
There are no timers set.
Set a timer for 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
There we go. All right, these darn watches. Okay, so we are now cooking this mushroom and onion and garlic inside the Marsala wine. We are going to turn it up a little bit because we want this to cook down for about 4 to 6 minutes. I just set 4 minutes, and we used a half a cup of the Marsala wine. The next thing we're going to do, guys, if you're still watching, if you're still holding on, is we're going to add our chicken broth and the heavy cream. So what we're going to do while we're waiting on this is we're going to mix that heavy cream and the beef broth separately. So not beef broth, chicken broth. We're going to do a half a cup of chicken broth. And we're going to do a full cup of heavy cream. Why mix it separate? I don't know. That's what the directions told me on one of the things I read. All right, let me get some more. I'm out. Almost out. All right, so we're going to do a half a cup of chicken broth to a full cup of heavy cream. We're just going to mix that together. Why it matters, I really don't know. I really don't. Somebody else might know. I'm going to check my comments in a few minutes. But a couple of recipes I read told you to mix them together. I really don't know why. Oh, it's smelling good over here in my house. All right, and we're just cooking this wine down, the Marsala wine. I set a timer for 4 minutes. You can do 4 to 6 minutes. We just want to cook it down. Next thing we're going to do is add in this mixture of chicken broth and beef broth. No, chicken broth and heavy cream. And we're going to continue to cook it, simmering just a few minutes to let that thicken up just a little bit. It's not going to thicken up tremendously, but it's going to thicken up as it simmers. And then, guys, what we're going to do after that is add the chicken right back into the dish. And we're going to top it off with some fresh parsley. So I'm super excited. That chicken is looking so yummy. I got to get out some of this liquid off so it doesn't make a mess. Oh man, that looks good. This all looks fantastic, guys. All right, while this is simmering, let me see if you guys have any questions for me. I'm going to come back to the top. Hey, baby boy. Oh my gosh, there's grease everywhere. There's grease everywhere in my kitchen now. Let's see. Barbecue chicken bacon flatbread. Oh, I'm so glad you loved it, Lori. We love that too. Ooh, Kelly has spaghetti with spaghetti squash. I've never had it. Everyone asks me all the time. I'm like, I've never had it. I've heard that the spaghetti squash takes a little while in your oven, and y'all know I'm very impatient, so I've never cooked it. That reminds me, I've got some asparagus I better check on. Better check on the asparagus. Give me just a second. It's looking good. All right. That's looking good. Debbie, I'd like to make it myself. Never have been a fan in the restaurants. Really? Oh, wow. What time is it, Debbie? You reminded me. It's almost 7. We got to call it 7. Where did you get the Marsala wine? Okay, I already talked about that. It's over in the grocery section with the balsamic and the olive oils. I absolutely love your cooking videos. Well, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I'm super excited about this one because it's brand new. Is the sale still going on? I still have not got my order to go through. Would you please leave me your number? Alicia, I've shared my number with you a few times. Go back to our messages or send me a message and I'll be glad to give you a call. The sale did end last night. It was on for a few days. Oh, there's the timer. All right, let me add in the next things. Oh my gosh. I'm coming back to those comments. Let me know if you have questions. It's really simmering. This is getting thick. So now we're going to add, what's wrong with this darn camera? Stop it. My camera's going to fall now. Here we go. Trying to hold it so it don't fall. All right, next thing, next. We're going to add in our chicken broth and heavy cream. There we go. We'll add the chicken broth and heavy cream, and we're going to let this simmer for a few minutes to semi-thicken. It will thicken the longer you cook it, but now your vegetables are going to get really, really super mushy if you get crazy with it. So we're going to get this boil going back on, and then we're going to simmer it and let it get just a little thick. And guys, I'm telling you, this smells fantastic. I'm super excited about this. My kitchen's a mess. Ignore the kitchen. All right. The only thing I did to that chicken, Sherry, was salt and pepper it. You need to grease catheter. You need to grease catheter for frying pan. I don't know what that means, Terry. Splatter thing for frying to go over the top of the pan. I gotta Google that, Terry, or send me a picture of one. Screens with handles. I knew you guys were gonna give me some great things. I use a splatter guard. Y'all gonna have to send me pictures. I never enjoy frying anything. That's why I don't fry bacon. I always put everything in the oven or the air fryer. Janet made the lasagna. I hope you love it. Oh, she said her family loves it. I'm so excited. The lasagna last night was so good. Took it to work today, and all of our coworkers loved it as well. Where do you find those garlic clove packages? Diane, I get mine at Walmart. They're also available at Kroger. I'm not sure about every other grocery store. Over in the produce section where the seasonings are. Like they have the fresh dill and the parsley, and it's right over there. I love them. They're in a package that's actually like a zip pouch, and it's got little pouches of garlic inside that, and I like to keep them in the freezer. That was my mother-in-law's idea. She gave it to me, and I love it. Stuffed peppers, man, like y'all all make me sound. There's real Marsala wine you can get in the liquor store. I tried to really cheap, but it's so much better tasting. Well, thank you for telling me. Next time I will definitely try that. This is my first time getting it, so I did not know that. Oh my gosh, it's smelling so good. I'm turning this down really low because you guys know my eye back here, my stovetop gets really, really hot really fast. Janet, just got my new reboot kit and excited to use it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can use unsweet almond milk for that Keto Pro. Your Italian friend is saying hello. Well, hello, Barbara. How do you like chicken marsala? Because Barbara's probably going to say it's not even an Italian dish. Is chicken marsala an Italian dish, Barbara? Because when I go to an Italian restaurant, it's always an option on the menu. So I'm just curious, is it really an Italian dish? Barbara will tell us the truth. I'll be looking for the garlic in the pouch. Yes, it's so easy to manage. And they're already peeled, so you literally can just throw them in the freezer, take it right out of the freezer, and press it with your garlic press. I mean, they're so easy to manage. You don't have to worry about all the peeling and your fingers getting all sticky. All right, guys, we are just we're just simmering our sauce now. We're going to wait for it to get just a little thick, and then what we're going to do is add that chicken right back to the skillet, and it is done. We've got asparagus in the oven. And when the asparagus is done, this is going to be ready, and Ricky will have a delicious dinner that both of us are going to enjoy. Now, like I said, if I was making this for myself and Ricky liked cauliflower, I would put this over a bed of cauliflower rice, but I just didn't want to waste any food tonight, and Ricky does not want cauliflower rice tonight. He really was craving some asparagus, and bless his heart, he does so many things for me. I decided I would just cook him some asparagus, and I will live. But if I was not eating it alone, I would totally make some garlic or buttery garlic cauliflower rice. Put that on my plate, put the marsala and the chicken on top of that. I bet it's delicious. But we're going to do this with a side of asparagus, which is going to be delicious as well. All right. Betty says she's going to make it tomorrow night. It smells delicious, Betty. One thing I haven't done yet, I need to do. We'll taste it in just a second, but we definitely do need to season this with some salt and pepper. We have not put any salt and pepper into our sauce, and I don't know about you guys, but I really like salt and pepper in all of my sauces. I'm using Redmond's Real Salt. I love Redmond's Real Salt. And guys, if you are just jumping on and you heard just a couple of seconds about the challenge, if you're interested in information on our challenge, we just started it today. Me and a couple of hundred of my friends, and we're all excited. I know we're all going to do well. The challenge is really, really simple, and I will give you some information. If you're interested, just put challenge in the comments. Not a requirement, just if you need something to help get you ready for spring and summer. Today is supposed to be the first day of spring, and it was like 18 degrees this morning. I was walking on ice taking the dogs out. But it is supposed to warm up, so the spring and summertime is coming. The challenge is going to help you get to where you want to be as far as your feeling of confidence to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather with your family, to go on vacations, and just to get that overall health change started. So it's an awesome jump start or plateau buster or just to start to get you moving in the right direction. So if you want to join my group in a challenge, just put challenge in the comments. And this is almost done. We got to turn up the slope. Uh-oh. Okay. That dog must have made Ricky really, really mad. All right, guys, I think we are done. This is looking so good. We're going to keep simmering it just for a few minutes just to get a little thicker. Now, it still has some of the Marsala wine in it, so it's not going to thicken up as it normally would with just heavy cream, and that's okay. We don't want it to be super, super thick, but I don't want it to be watery. So we're going to simmer this for a little while longer. My mushrooms are going to continue to get soft. They're going to be delectable. We've got onions, garlic, and mushroom is what is seasoning up this dish along with the salt and pepper we just added. Super easy. It's going to be yummy. First time I'm cooking it, so I will post the finished product in just a few minutes and let you guys know if we loved it or if I will be changing it next time. All right, guys. See y'all later. Bye.